Yep, it is Peppo G time. Okay, let me write this tweet first. These finals starts. Watching the TSM Ocage Business Merc Boys, Kiyoon and Solus. I can't. Two out of 3 Mercs Pepe note. Yeah, true. Wait, hold on. Wait, take 2. Take 2 of this tweet. Okay. I did VOD reviews earlier with Appy's Bryce, Esports Law, Admirable, and Nico, and I have learned how to make these more efficient. Because last night's 2 players going 7 hours is just not sustainable, and that's fine. What did he go for? He went for Rod. Okay. Gets a BF. Okay. I wonder if he sells the Alawi. I think he plays Mercs. Also part of why I lumped Kiyoon and Solus together, it's not just they're both TSM, they're also both Merc players, and I kind of want to see how to like greedy Merc players play differently. Yes, opener. Sector. There's no argument you take Bruiser Crest here. Takes trade. I'm okay with that. Bruiser Crest actually is kind of mev. Like... What's his face doesn't feel that great. Trundle. Oh my god, he just... This man tried to buy the fucking Blitzcrank. Is he gonna level and roll? He's gonna level and... Oh, he went all in on fucking Mercs. Wait, he got 2 out of 3. He sold the Alawi? Huh, okay. At this point, honestly... Okay. He's just all-inning on Econ. What did he sell? He sold a TF2. Wow, this man really wants to fucking play Yordles. He wants to play Yordle Merc. What in the fuck? I mean, you make that. This is I mean, it's a Merc game, 100% now. Just when does he get them in? Okay. Don't know Mercs. I don't think you ever play around GP3 here though. What do you do? Just sell the Yordles here. You get to play Bruiser. You're just all in on the Mercs angle now that you have a shit ton of Mercs. I'm okay with that. What do you take here? You take MF. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I agree necessarily with taking out the Yordles for this turn. Like, this board isn't that much better. I mean, now it's just Mercs, but I don't even know if he's been playing Yordles for 2 turns already. I don't know why you don't just keep doing it. Also, I like the blitz. You just get a random pull, you get a random unit kill off. Yeah, you get an extra. He totally could have gotten an extra Yordle round. At that point, when you are playing for Yordles, just play for Yordles. Don't half-ass it. I wouldn't call that like a game-changing mistake. It's just interesting that he took them out. Placement, yeah, it's just a replacement mark you transfer to Last Whisper. Totally correct. Does this allow you make 20? You can't make 20 unless he wins. Yeah, you just sell. That's yeah. It's you just need to make 20 here. You might as well play an extra Ziggs. Making 20 here is such a huge deal because if you get gold off of Krugs, you can make 30 super easily. He's also keeping an eye on Solus because he knows Solus is the other Merc player. There's definitely something you need to keep an eye on that 100%. Like you kind of want to O-Cage business them, but in this lobby they actually both know they both know the other is playing Mercs. So you have to, but you can't open fort. Like, open forting just bleeds out way too much HP to be any kind of viable here. Play twin shot, yeah. Low-key, I think the Vi might be better than the Trundle here, I'm not sure. I think it is Vi. And Enforcer can be your next turn. And then you just slam GA on the GP, that's pretty standard. This just looks like a standard Mercs game. Yeah, I think he's making all the correct decisions of units to play. He can consider leveling here for Enforcer to save health, but I think he's too strong if he plays Enforcer. He loses 3 gold and might be too strong. Because he has an upgraded itemized GP too. So he's actually too strong. I don't think it's ever. I think you take binary here. Yeah, I don't. Merc Crest is way too greedy. He looks strong array without the Enforcer. Yeah, well, maybe from ladder, but this is tourney. Like the boards are all just stronger. That if he puts Enforcer on, he still genuinely might be too strong. For that turn. Now on 3-3, you can go ahead because it's free, but it might make you too strong, and also it's expensive for Mercs. That 3 gold matters a lot in Mercs. Every gold kind of matters to get you to the board that cashes you out. Single Persona, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, Enforcer helping it. Enforcer, I assume helped him out. What do we take here? Probably just bow. Or what does he value? He values the bell. He values Morello. Yeah, his GP is also, yes, for GP's farming gold. I haven't been watching the fights, so I haven't really kept track of it. But he gets Morello in. That's really nice. I don't think you don't make this Vi 2, do you? There's no shot. I don't think you go for a Vi 3 is just a waste of gold. Okay, he hit or got. Well, that helps a lot. Yeah, and I'll rewind. Even on 3-5, he can level here. It puts him on 30, but again, it's 3 gold that you don't need to spend. and you also might be too strong. If you're playing for a try to naturally cash out a decent sized chest, the level on 7 is correct, but Kiyoon is playing full on 1st or 8th. So he is going for a big chest. It's not incorrect, it's just a playstyle diff. Not taking either the level 7s on 3-5 is a play to cash the big chest on stage 4. It's, oh my god, he had Urgot pair, naturally. The Caitlyn is stronger now, but I like he's holding the Kog'Maw for the mutant angle. Oh, but never mind. Never mind, he's not holding Kate either. You play 4 Bruiser here, though. Yeah, this is stronger. Oh my god, he's rich. He is so goddamn rich. 2 Urgots on 6, I know, right? And this bit, his items are cracked too. You have GA. You have half a GA for your Kaisa, and the rod can be kind of whatever. The incident is coming up. Yes. Couldn't he just send it this turn? He could, but he is healthy enough that he can greed one more turn for sure. If he gets a good loss here, he might be able to greed out even more. This is an absurdly good loss. Yeah, perfect loss. I can see him. Maybe he's on 33 now. This is about when you want to cash. How does he not cash here? I don't even think making that MF is correct. I don't think hold on. Let me think about this. I mean, you can make the MF too, sure. You don't have Mundo. My question is, how the fuck does he not cash? You just lose Urgot for Kaisa? No, you need to get Urgot eventually. Well, actually, wait, do you have Twin Shot in? Oh, right, he has... Urgot is useless. Yeah, you take out Urgot. Wait, no, it's Chemtech. No, you can't take out Urgot here because of Chemtech. How do I play this? I think you... Well, the Kaisa is a significantly better applier of Morello, yes. I can also see why this board doesn't cash. He's not playing the Kaisa. It's interesting that he's not playing the Kaisa. Personally, I think... I feel like it's not make the MF, put Morello plus BF on Kaisa. I don't know. But like he's just not playing strong enough carries to cash is the issue more than anything. He's still playing around the 3-cost carries thinking they'll cash him and they just don't. Somehow. Yeah. He also he low rolls hitting Kurum when Kurum sends it. 2 item components. You have to just donkey for Urgot 2 now. No. Yeah, you remake yeah, you remake the GP now. What's this Kaisa better than? This Kaisa, I straight up think, depending on what mutant is, I think this Kaisa is, this Kaisa is better than Kog'Maw. Fuck mutant. I think it's just fuck mutant, that's all. So, let's rewind. Let's rewind to the 4-2 roll down. So immediately, once you see replacement MF plus a Kaisa, I think you sell this Kaisa immediately. Or sell this MF immediately. You play Kaisa, you replace the MF, you play Kaisa over Kog'Maw, and that's your cash board. Especially if you can snag a GA off Carousel. And I would not be opposed to even... No, it's... For Kaisa 1 versus Urgot 1, I wouldn't be opposed to transferring the GA to Kaisa instead of playing it on Urgot. But I think straight up, yeah, I think making this MF2 is actually a mistake because it gets the item stuck on it. MF is just not good enough. It's not a good enough Morello applier or carry anymore. Kaisa 1 isn't that much better, but it is better. And I think it's better than this useless fucking Kog'Maw. It's not even giving mutant. Oh yeah, it's not even giving mutant. So this Kog'Maw is actually a dead fucking unit. Yes, he OK'd business on the 2 out of 3, but just not playing Kaisa at any point over Kog'Maw. I do genuinely think he fucked up on 4-2. I don't think you ever make this MF here. That's just me. It would beat Solus and Asa here though. How strong is Asa? Yeah. I mean, yes it would, but I don't think I think the Kaisa is still stronger. I think his frontline position to maximize the MF ult even if he does keep it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just seeing this Kog'Maw and it's just turbo. Whatever you do, I think this Kog'Maw is just so turbo useless. And if you're going to replace it with something, like you might as well get Kaisa in, and at that point you might as well get the Morello on the Kaisa. Because it is a way better applier. It is, yes, it's unlucky hitting Kurum, but he's still playing around his 3-cost carries, which always feels so rough. And who's he hit next turn? Setsuko? I think no matter what, the Kaisa with these items is stronger than MF2. It's unlucky he didn't face the 2 weakest players in his rotation either time, but what you do, take Urgot 2 here? You take Urgot 2 here. That's totally okay. You bounce a spat off it eventually, so you get binary value. Yeah. No, taking the Urgot here is totally correct. But you're just not, at this point, you're just not playing the 5 costs, which is a huge issue. I genuinely don't understand why he's not valuing 5 costs here at all. At this point in the game, you're not, with the dead mercs on your board, you have to have, he has too many dead units, just straight up. He has too many dead units because he's trying to cash with mercs. So, think about how many dead units, 4 of these, actually more, everything on this board except this, except Zac, Urgot, GP, Zac, Urgot, this MF, and Mundo 2, the MF Mundo to an extent are just straight up dead. Alawi falling off a cliff. Gangplank falling off a cliff. Vi, I mean, semi-fake unit. Kog'Maw, fake unit. Half his board is dead. You need a 5 cost at this point into cash. Is Yuumi better than Cog here? Yeah. Also, even Yuumi's better than Cog. Anything is better than this Kog'Maw 2 on board. I think the crux of why he doesn't, why he can't cash until he might have been able to cash that round. And either way, yes, we're about to hit the OKage business moment where he takes out mercs, but he could have cashed on an extra life. It's unfortunate it all happened this game. Also, at this point, do you not just what you do? Or you just take out Alawi for Kench. That's just a straight up replacement. Yeah, this is correct. And here's the thing, but he starts to OKage business here because I'm going to break down why I think his brain and why he OKage business. Yeah, I know. Here we go. He's trying to figure out how to fit in Kaisa, but he's stuck on playing a Kog'Maw for no reason. Also, fun fact, if he had put in TK Also, if he had put in TK for Lowy, for Vi and kept the Lowy, he still has Mercs on board. That would have also done it. Him getting stuck on the upgraded 2 cost in some form, I think is why A, he didn't cash on 4-6. That 4-5 was super 4-5 was super cashable. It didn't. 4-6, his mental was trying to warp how to fit Kaisa onto board without taking out Kog'Maw. And so his brain okayed business. Oh my god, hi Ramkev. Thanks for the raid. Hello. We're watching. You have arrived at the perfect moment. You've arrived at that moment. Russell, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Yone 3 raid? Yeah, this is the biggest I can't moment I've ever seen in my life and or Okage business. His face when he thinks he's just cashed out. Yeah.
You know what I just realized? This might go down the worst play of TFT history. I just realized. Okay, honestly, this might be the worst TFT. I just realized I'm trolling.
And then he just dies from here because his board isn't strong enough to cash. So, yeah, there's there's the obvious took out Mercs, but it's important to break down why his brain, the mental, just like the mental gymnastics he had to go through to try to fit in Mercs. He brain farted, but I can see why he brain farted. I see exactly the line of thought that led to the brain fart. I tuned in and Jirachi is just watching. In all fairness, we naturally got to the 2 out of 3 clip. In all fucking fairness, we just naturally got here. And I'll break it down. Because everyone from Ramkev stream just came in, I want to talk about this again. Why Soulless Okage business, or not Soulless Okage business? Kiyoon. He's basically the crux of it is he's stuck on playing this Kog'Maw 2. Oh, talk about Wi-Fi. Oh my god, thank you for the follow. Thank you. He's stuck on playing this Kog'Maw 2. He's trying to figure out how to get Kaisa in without taking out Mercs, but he's not at any point considering taking out Kog'Maw. There's also he's not gonna cash on 4-2 or 4-3. He hits a 4-2 level 8 Kurum and Setsuko. I don't think Kiyoon can ever beat this Kog'Maw, but his 4-5 is actually super cashable if he can work Kaisa in with the Morello somehow, and he just doesn't. I think this was cashable for him. I think this is cashable for him because he needs this MF isn't applying Morello to the backline. It's only applying Morello to whatever unit just died here and this Heimer. A Kaisa applies the Morello across this entire team. Morello's going to be burning this whole time. By this point, Zyra's dead for sure. Oriana's dead for sure. At that point, it might be winnable to just kill the Jhin. You're using MF as your carry and your item holder when it just doesn't apply Morello well at this point. He's so stuck. He makes the MF2. He made the MF2 and was trying to work out how to get a... And on this current board, a naked Kaisa is not better. A Kaisa with Morello, though, is better than... is probably better than Kog'Maw. He's trying to figure out how to work Mutant in, but literally does not have the space to. So... You just take out the Kog'Maw. It's providing Sniper, and at that point, when you have the items off of MF, who the fuck cares about Sniper? Just the fact that he's unwilling to take out Kog'Maw fucks him over here. It fucks him over mentally, too, and that's why Yo-Cage businesses. TSM FTX Kiyoon and TSM FTX Solus are stuck on a plane that's about to crash, but there's only one parachute in the plane, so Kiyoon throws the parachute out the door that stabs Solus. That's so good. That's actually that. Okay, hi Appies. How tired are you, and do you want to hop in call to talk about this one? But absolutely no pressure to. Yeah, there is also a moment in here where if he, like, what's this Vi doing? If he takes out Vi and plays Alawi, that also works. Without the Kench, you have to take out Kog'Maw. With the Kench, you can take out Vi. That also does it. He's not considering taking. He's dead set on playing this. He's dead set on playing the Vi. Either way, he has to take one of them out, and he just doesn't. I'm heading to bed, and me just going, oh yeah, that's totally fine. No worries. Mwah. It's a homie. Yeah, it's just mental. You should just take out Vi Cog for GP Fiora. No. The 4 Bruiser is pretty valuable here, especially with Chemtech. So, you can totally take out Alawi for Vi for Alawi, and then this MF can be. I mean, the MF is fine. You have Twin Shot from Cog. You don't take out Vi and Cog. I think you take out either or. Before you hit TK, you can't take out Vi because then you lose 4 Bruiser. So, and you can't work in Mutant without losing 4 Bruiser, depending on what the Mutant is. But once you hit TK, you can play the 2 Merc Bruisers and get 4 Bruiser that way, and then you can play this Kog'Maw. Either way, you have to take out either Vi or either Vi or Kog'Maw, and he is just not considering taking out either. Because yes, they're upgraded units, but like, honestly, I don't even remember what Mutant is or how like valuable it is. If you're dead set on not taking out Mutant, or you're dead set on game Mutant in, then you play Alawi over Vi. That's good enough. And like, literally no matter what he does here, as long as he gets Mercs in, he cashes on Solus. But the mental gymnastics he is working around is why his brain Papega'd. He didn't brain Papega because he's bad. His brain Papega'd because of like the mental gymnastics his brain was going through. I think that's just my take on it. From here, I mean, we know. So, game 2. He fucking end stream. Oh, y'all see the blue hoodie? He's not wearing a blue hoodie anymore. It's just game 1 never happened. Cage business. Just a fucking start of the game. There we go. Is he starting Rod again? My question? What's he go for? Oh, he's in this clump that goes for bow and just doesn't get it. This was a good ass series. Also, the fact that the series is so good is why I'm going over literally everyone. Like, if this was a garbage series, I wouldn't bother going over everyone's play and VOD reviewing everyone, but I think it is actually worth VOD reviewing every single player in this game. Because the series was so good. And you had such a variety of things happen here. Let's see, hits a Cho'Gath, he just plays around the Yordle opener. Also, what I'm noticing, he plays around... Appy spent yesterday playing around the AP opener, but not necessarily Yordles. Kiyoon is playing around the Yordle opener, and there's actually a difference. You're playing around the Yordle opener is basically saying, I am playing Yordles no matter what. I'm just working in the AP units around it. Playing AP start is, I'm playing my strongest AP flex board, unless it's Piss Week, then I work in Yordles around that if I can. The difference is what you're working in around the other. Like, they're the same start, but I'm calling them different things because of how you're mentally choosing to play around them. Whether you're working AP into Yordles, I'm saying I'm always playing Yordles and gonna work in the AP around it, or you're saying I am playing AP, and if I can work in Yordles as an option, then I do that. Because Yordles is an AP start. It is not... But is not AP start is not Yordles. Yordles is a part of AP start that is an option. But yeah, if that makes sense. There's a difference between playing APs as a start and playing 4 Yordles every game. 3 levels doesn't really hit much. If he's trying to play Mercs, the pre-level's fine. But I think even trying to play Yordles, I don't even think you pre-level there. You're playing for 1 costs. But I think he might also be pre-leveling for the 2 cost odds, which is kind of okay. Does he sell anything here? He's just gonna sell the syndicates. I'm okay with that. Considering he wants to play for the econ traits so hard, I'm okay with that. You sell the TF. He wants to leave Mercs as an out, and you want to play around this upgraded Alawi, and he wants to hold the Yordles to play Yordles, basically. Thunderclap. Oh, right. This is the game that Appy's rolled Morello from grab bag. It's Poppy too. And I'm not necessarily saying how the units he is choosing to sell are like inherently incorrect. It's just a playstyle diff. Kiyoon is just playing so hard for the econ traits and leaving both econ traits as an option. I missed the legendary Kiyoon. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can go watch it in the VOD. But Skyza, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Peppo G stream. Hit 6-2. There's a world you say fuck this Alawi. Okay, he's not gonna do that. He values the upgraded unit. Which, yeah, makes sense. Still hasn't hit Mercs or Yordles, but is on a win streak. Says fuck Shaco. Yeah, just makes 10. I feel like I'm making 10 a lot more on 2-3 than pre-leveling when I have the option. Just because the low cost units are valuable, the 2% 4 cost isn't. The 2%, a lot of times you're pre-leveling for the odd 2% 4 cost, but 1-star 4 costs just aren't even that valuable. So pre-leveling, even for the Hail Mary, has no value. Making 10 is pretty much, if you can make 10 on 2-3, you do pretty much. It's just how it goes right now. Also because Econ is so valuable. Takes Morello, that's standard. Morello Echo, yeah. Level for what, Bruiser? That's fine. Pretty standard. He's actually in a strong spot. He's in a really strong spot this game. He's looking to play econ traits at some point, but he's looking to play econ traits around the strong board, and he is playing strong board until he actually hits the eco trait. It's a Mundo? Is that even better? I genuinely don't know if that's better. You don't have Chemtech. No, I think the other board's stronger. I straight up think this is weaker, I'm gonna be honest. You're dropping upgrade unit, you're dropping scrap? If anything, it's Mundo over Poppy, but I don't think it's ever Lissandra over Echo. Huh. I'm really curious why he played what he saw that played Lissandra over Echo. Because I think the Echo's stronger. If nothing else, because it gives scrap. It's a Blitz too? I don't even think you make that. Probably just to make his transition cleaner, sometimes you just autopilot. It doesn't matter. He's not transitioning anytime soon. If he won with that board, he could have made 20 by selling bench, but yeah, then you sell Lissandra. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't know why he's valuing Lissandra so highly when Echo is on his board. Okay, well, now he gets rewarded for it. And maybe this is why. He's just playing. I can see this. If he's playing for strongest board at that moment, it's Echo. If he's playing for the future, it's Lissandra here. Because if you hit one Zac, suddenly you get 3 Chemtech and Bruiser. And now he's just playing he's saying fuck Yordles entirely. He probably closes off the Yordle route here and just plays Urgot. That Lissandra pickup is a play for the future move, and when he's lost his win streak, I can get behind it. That's why. Okay. I don't think it was anything he saw. Yeah, you just say fuck Yordles here. There's no reason to play Yordles. Now at this point, you have a 4 Bruiser plus Lissandra board. On the other hand, if he he high rolls a little by naturaling a Zac. If you don't hit Zac, then it's fucked. Is it not Chem Overload here? I think it's Overload. I don't know. These prismatics suck. A Grab Bag 2 is not it. Portable Forge is not it at all. Chem Overload isn't bad, it's just not great. Honestly, I think Chem Overload is best when you can combine 2 of them. That's just my opinion. Grab Bag into Hurricane Last Whisper, yeah. Fat chance. I'm not gonna lie, I would not mind Grab Bag because unless you get a flat out garbage item, there's not an item that you can, there's not like a realm of item that you can get dropped that you're upset with. If you get dropped AP, you're not upset. If you get dropped AD, you're not upset. If you get dropped tank, you're not upset. You can get an item from any of the 3 trees. It just depends. What you're gambling on in grab bag is the quality of those items. As long as you can, if he actively did not want AP items, grab bag is always incorrect. But I think because his other prismatics were not great, and because let me put it back on 1.5. Because his prismatics were not great, and because he is okay with taking pretty much any what's it called, area of item, and he's okay with getting dropped any type of item. He just cares about the quality at that point. If he did not want AD items or did not want AP items, grab bag is not correct. But honestly, the chemical overload is not the worst. Isn't one word item that you can choose out of 3 better than 2 completely random items? Also imagine, that's also true. It is a gamble, but in a situation where any type of item is good, it's fine. You're gambling on quality. If you need to gamble on quality and type of item, it's not correct. There's also a reason they're dropped. Yes, I don't think Portable Forge is good. The only time basically the only item from Portable Forge that's really worth as a prismatic is Gold Collector. If I have to take Portable Forge, I already know it's dead. It's QSS dropped. Gets in 5 Chemtech. That's really nice. Considers a TG, but I don't think... Okay. That's okay. I'm okay with this. He's going for... He's not going for Urgot carry. He's going for Chemtex plus Kaisa. He's going for Archangel GA, Morello, Kaisa, and then the Chemtex around it. So you just plop a TG on the Urgot and chill and roll with that. I like that a lot, actually. And then you just have an open cloak. TG as a secondary damage item is so good. It's as a secondary carry item, I think is just so good. You get 3 items for your for a secondary carry for 2 components, or you get 2 of them. Or you get 3 items worth of stats for a unit for the price of 2 components. It's actually such good value for your secondary carry, and here he's choosing to secondary carry Urgot, and I think that's fine. Also, yeah, Jace is better than 5 Chemtech here. That's correct. Gives Enforcer. It's also a Jace. This board is lacking damage. Jace is extra damage. Bring back Radiant TG. Oh my god, Radiant TG. Holy shit, I missed that item. Cloaks to Singe because he's getting rid of it. That's a small thing, but it's correct. There's a BF Kaisa on Carousel. That's kind of low roll. It's not what he needs. He also doesn't get the vest, so I think he just takes the Kaisa. Yeah, you just take the Kaisa, guarantee Kaisa. Maybe just BT Urgot. I want to see what he does with these items. I think you're just praying for a Kench and a vest from it. That's what this is. This board is good too. You ain't even have to play Urgot from this point. You can just play 3 Chemtechs. You play the Chemtech frontline. Ideally, I think you would like to play Urgot, but you don't have to. Real Cyber. I'm down for Cyber here. Maybe it's Thrill. I like Cyber. Wait, Cyber also synergize. Cyber would synergize with the chemical overload, but he's just valuing thrill here, and I can get behind it. It's fine. None of those are like amazing. They're all just like generically fine. I love Radiant TG overall, but really hated when my opponents rolled Radiant Zephyr Shroud off it. Yeah, there was a Radiant Zephyr Shroud combo. What about Enforcer Heart and then Fitting Fiora? Over what? Is my issue. Fiora, you'd have to play Fiora over Yuumi, and I don't think that's correct. You're giving up board power to add other board power. Taking Thrill or Cyber is just flat out you get board power. And I think this is just his board this game. It's TK over Kench, and this is his board. This TG is probably stuck on Zach. He gets a GA. Gets 2 GAs. Kench, sick. You just play Kaisa Kench now? I don't even think I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you play Urgot anymore. Yeah, you feed the Jinx. Fuck Urgot. This is just his board. I think this board is correct. He's playing flexibly around Kaisa. Is all. Kiyoon is the Kench version. He did get a lot of Kenches. He was also playing a lot for Kench. Yeah, he gets rid of Urgot and that seals it. He's just not playing Urgot this game. Is 4 Bruiser even worth playing Vibe 1 instead of Jace 1? When you have Chemical Overload and it's your whole front line, I think 4 Bruiser is good here. You're also... Jace is... if you can get Jace gate value, it's okay to play Jace. This board is not getting Jace gate value because Kaisa's all over the place. Everything else is all over the place. 4 Bruiser is your whole front line here. I don't think it's ever correct to drop it. Although he's seen Jace 2 at this point. Jace 2 over VOD. Jace 2 is just too good to not play. And you can then frontline it. You can use it as frontline for sure, but this Vi might be better. Just for Bruiser. He goes out in 5th though. He playing for the Kaisa Kench. He needed a stronger front line. He needed a stronger front line to play for anything more than 4th probably. He also needed Kench to farm a shit ton of items, and it didn't look like Kench was really farming him items. So taking a 5th here for Kiyoon is fine. It's... could he have... Also with his augments, his augments were not... His prismatic was not it. And this lobby was pretty high. Not super high roll, but it was pretty high roll. It's pretty cool how flexible these top players are. We've got Urgot into an 8th, yeah. You have to be flex at this level. Pretty much all I learned this game is just Kiyoon wants to play econ traits. There's a decent chance he could have saved some HP mid-game too, but I don't want to use the time to go back and look. I'm gonna be honest. Does he ever? He won the bow battle this game. A better prismatic also does make it a top 4, yeah. I don't think the overall way he played that game was incorrect. I think there probably was some optimizations in there I'm just not noticing or haven't really talked about. But getting a 5th there is I didn't notice any like massive mistakes.
Driving through LA traffic, man, that's crazy. I'm so stuck, fingers up on the 5. Leave a message after the beep. I'll reply as soon as I can. You can leave me.
Cybers? I think he takes Cybers. He's taking you can take Smoke Bomb and hard commit to Sins, but I'd like the Cybers here quite a bit.
as soon as you can. Guess I'll have an old-fashioned or two, but the drinks are on you.
I also wonder if he had taken Cybers over Thrill, if that would have done anything, but I genuinely don't know. It's a very small synergy, but it is a little bit of extra HP to your Chemtex on the Overload. And just overall, your team is kind of, your front line is not amazing. It does help out your front line a lot. Slam Last Whisper on the Samira. He's gonna level here for sure. He doesn't have enough he necessarily wants to hold to level. He doesn't play... He doesn't play Blitzcrank? Really? I'm confused why he doesn't play Blitzcrank here. He plays a Poppy 1 over a Blitzcrank. That just seems incorrect. I'm also surprised he doesn't slam LW, too. Oh my god, this man's the biggest Yordle simp I've ever seen in my life. Jesus, he played so hard for Yordles this game. Wow. I'll be honest, I would straight up never play for Yordles here. I think playing Yordles here is just too greedy. I think this is his Gen 3 game, if I remember correctly, so I want to see how the fuck he gets to Gen 3. But I also hate that he didn't play Blitzcrank. Why huh? Is Blitzcrank just not straight up stronger? Whatever. Double levels, I'm okay with that. Double levels, he's on a streak, he gets the money back anyway, and can put in the Malzahar. That's totally okay. He low rolls the fuck out of this because Spencer leveled to 6, but let me check real quick. If Spencer last second leveled, then I don't blame Kiyoon for not realizing Spencer was 6. The thing is, I think if you take this double level, you have to scout the lobby. He's scouting the lobby now. Spencer, he went I think he just straight up didn't notice Spencer. He either didn't notice Spencer went 6 or didn't process it and then double leveled. I think once Spencer goes 6, if you see that, you don't take the double level. If he had seen that. Spencer's good enough to do it relatively last second. This double level's total. He gets fucked here by hitting Spencer. I don't think he knew, but that it's rough. But I don't blame him for losing this to Spencer. Spencer leveled pretty last second, and Kiyoon just didn't mentally process it. But he also didn't scout enough of the lobby, I don't think, to know that the double level was good. He only scouted the top players, and that's not necessarily all you need to scout. He just takes a vest for the Darius so he can sprout Cybers. That's a good play. He would have had Samira too. Holy shit. Yeah, you just vest Darius. This is fine. Swap the bow onto a Trist, I like that. He is managing his cyber components well. He gets a Trist too as well. How he's distributing the components for cybers is correct here, I think. Everything just makes sense. Belt can be belt's gonna be Morello for Malzahar, bow is just a Trist item. The vest is any frontline item for Darius, and glove is just a leftover, and you're getting rid of Ziggs anyway, so fuck it, let's put glove on Ziggs. It's also a good scrap item as well. Once we get to scrap. If we get to scrap. Fucking Spencer, what a rat, leveling to 6 on 2-3. We'll cover that on Thursday. I'm covering Spencer on Thursday. I also don't necessarily think that playing not Yordles wins you that Spencer fight, just because level 6 on 2-3 is just so fucking absurd. I'll be honest. Hits GA. I can just straight up put that on Malzahar. Makes Bramble instead though. Knowing he might want to play, I think if he wants to play for Jhin this game, this Bramble is good. Spencer had clear mind. That's why he could do that. I haven't played Clear Mind in a while, actually, unfortunately. Not necessarily by choice. We have Poppy. Is it not Ziggs for scrap over Vex? Really? I feel like it's Ziggs for scrap over Vex. Especially because you're slamming everything. You play that. I think it's just metabolic. That's a bench. That's a bench decision. There's no thought process behind it. You see metabolic, you pretty much take it. I think you wanted the LW glove off it. Oh right, yeah. That's fair. Okay. That makes more sense. Although honestly, I feel like whatever. I'm not gonna overthink it. Probably my favorite eco trait because it changes your playstyle and gives you some really interesting choices. Yeah, that's totally true. I think a lot of the eco traits. He hits Spencer leveling out his ass on a rotation. That feels so bad. It doesn't matter. He 5-0 Spencer. It just does not matter. I think also Jhin is probably the natural transition out of AD Yordles. So knowing he's playing Jhin this game, not going for GA makes sense, and just playing the Bramble Vest also makes sense. Just go for bow here. It's Runan's Giant Slayer. Make the GS? I'm okay with this GS. Make. The only items that are better than this Giant Slayer is probably like IE, but Giant Slayer is not too far behind, and depending on the lobby, Giant Slayer is actually better. And off the bow, Runan's isn't even better. Last Whisper, I think ideal Jhin is Last Whisper +2. It can QSS if you need QSS in a lobby, and honestly, a lot of lobbies, it's safe to assume you need QSS. You go QSS. Between Giant Slayer and IE is just lobby dependent. I do also like the level there. You get scrapping. It's not too expensive. It lets you push a streak into neutrals, and it lets you get scrapping. Belt Seraphine, because you think it's your Morello holder, I'm okay with that. He cashes Solus here, though, and Solus has a Fiora too. There's not much he can do. We'll cover Solus later. Solus is up after Kiyoon. Gets a tome. Gets 2 gold orbs. Holy shit. And ever slam Chalice here? Because I'm okay with slamming Chalice here. Man, no, this cloak is too important. This is half of a Jhin item. I'm okay with this as well. Oh yeah. Oh, you made Zephyr? Huh, okay. It's fine. Zephyr's just generically good. He sends it this turn. Hold up. Oh, you hit one gen, you just go. That's ambitious, but okay, sure. Does Kiyoon like Zephyr? Good to know. La Capa L'Equipo, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was fine. It's I'm not sure about the level. But that is kind of a tournament thing to just do that. To just go for that level. Is that sniper or social? It's sniper. You get to drop MF. Yeah. It's sniper. It's not close. You drop. Oh, he's playing 4 snipe. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think 4 sniper is better here. Unless he's dead set on playing Enforcer, I don't think 2 snipers is better than 2 better units. Yeah, please don't put... This is not enough frontline whatsoever. Yeah, you're correct. It's not just his frontline is unupgraded, there's just not enough frontline units. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of what I just watched. Takes BF. Yeah, BF and Cloak are probably going to be the best 2 last gen items, and taking BF you deny Kench. Oh, that's Seraphine 2. That's Seraphine 2. This is... he doesn't have Morello. Kai'Sa's useless here. I'm pretty... This Kai'Sa does nothing. Especially because Kai'Sa yeets herself into the enemy team. I dislike this Kai'Sa a lot. He wins the fight anyway, but what does he take? Windfall? It's just Windfall. What's Mutant? Execute? No, it's Windfall then. Use Windfall to like upgrade your current board and go 9, I guess. Wait, what was he? Oh, he was rolling for Fiora. He passed the Scion. Oh yeah, he did pass the Scion. That's a, you know, for someone, for like Appies and Asa, who are the tournament newcomers with like, they have nerves and stuff going on, I can kind of excuse it. Kiyoon, that's just rough. It's just rough for Kiyoon, who's such an experienced tourney player, to just skip Scions like that. And he's just not holding Seraphines, he's just not holding Terex. I think skipping both of those are just incorrect. I think eventually... Okay, you hit Scion too, so you're playing around Scion now. That's totally fine. It's just your board. It just felt like he was skipping so much potential. I don't know, maybe I'm just a Seraphine simp. But I think skipping all the Seraphines and Terex just feels so bad. It's good he finally hit Scion. I think he might just be a Scion simp, and I may simp for the opposite side, but oh yeah, he hits Jin 3 from here, right? I remember this. Huh? Okay. Do we know where the socialite hex is? Like second row. It's not those units. I don't give a shit about the socialite hex. I give a shit about their good units. That's all. I'm a giant fucking Seraphine simp right now. I think she's so good. Even without items. What do you sell here? Braum. I'm okay with that. Just a Braum one, it's whatever. Braum comes back. He's not your primary frontline anyway. He doesn't have any of your items. It feels weird to say, but it's not as important he gets upgraded. Because you're putting the items on the Scion. Take Trap Claw here, so now he can corner Jin. Yeah, now he just goes. He goes first from here. I don't think the rest of this game is necessarily worth watching because he just has a Jin 3 from here. Can Seraphine slot into any comp? Pretty much, yeah. If you have a slot for Seraphine, you can just play a Seraphine. Jin 3 is the strongest 3-star 4-cost carry right now, IMO. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. And also, him taking Windfall, if he doesn't hit this Jin 3, he is fucked. Because he's just down a Prismatic. Straight up. He just has a standard board, but compared to the rest of the lobby, has no Prismatic. The fact he got Jin 3 saves him here. He had the gold to hit Jin 3. It is a high roll. He hit this. It's not a giant bailout. He took Windfall and then ecoed enough to have the gold to hit Jin 3. I'm kind of down to Peepo skip the rest of this game. Because you just AFK Jin in a corner. I genuinely don't think there's much to learn the rest of this game. He just prioed the econ traits so hard early game, but I think his stage 4 was just rough. I think he was skipping a lot of stuff. I think he could have considered. I think he skipped so much on the stage 4 roll down and at some point played 4 sniper when I don't think it was correct at all. So I'm kind of down to Peepo skip the rest of this game. Save some time because this shit's gonna go on super long anyway. Snags a bow Ezreal, that's huge. Wait, when's my lesson tomorrow? 1 second. Hold on. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta send a school email. Okay, let's see. Hey Skip, how's it going? Was Seraphine always strong, or did she just start popping up this patch? She was strong last patch, I think. She wasn't that strong. She was good. Then she got buffed. So now she's really good. The healing and just the bonus attack speed are just so valuable. I don't know why she got buffed. I'm gonna be honest. That's one of those buffs that I just look at and I'm like, huh? Really? Why? Also, I literally just got an email about trombone lesson stuff, so I had to deal with that. So, whee. Well, not even a question. Maybe they also thought she needed a compensation. I don't think any of the units needed compensation buffs for Morello nerf, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, maybe not all of them. Actually, TF deserved a compensation buff for sure. Echo did too. Not all the compensation buffs were necessary. Yumi didn't need it. Seraphine didn't need it because she didn't rely on Morello whatsoever. I don't know. The Echo getting buffed, I'm okay with. Echo getting a compensation nerf. Echo getting a compensation buff, I think, was actually fine. Echo wasn't oppressive, and Echo was only oppressive with Morello anyway. If you're making an argument that Echo was oppressive, it was Morello Echo that was oppressive. To be fair, Socialite 2 got completely gutted. Yeah. How do you feel about Seraphine Orikiri at the moment? I'm not sure the exact tech. It is my favorite thing to play right now. You start tier, you stack chalices. You watch nothing die. The Socialite nerf was rough, but it's not like you were playing around Socialite with if you're, well, no, if you were playing Socialite most of the time, you were playing around it, but if you're just playing Ori Seraphine, you don't really need to play around Socialite. Harder to get Echo now, so I think they want to make him stronger when you actually hit. Also that, yeah, you also weren't getting you're no longer getting a free Echo from the scrap augments. I don't know, I don't think Seraphine needed a compensation buff, to be honest. I think Chalice buffs are already enough to make her insane. I'm not sure they realized how good Chalice would be. I think is all. Yeah, and Morello wasn't getting gutted. It's still maybe the best item in the game. Even though it got nerfed. Just because anti-heal's so good. It's not like it's strictly necessary every single game, but it is still the best item in the game. It's just not by a mile anymore. This board is fine. You play around your strongest carry. I wonder if he GAs the Samira here. I don't think you do, but I wonder if he does. He does? Okay. It's fine. Whatever. You're just playing around Kaisa or Urgot or Urgot now. Because I don't think GA is it whatsoever on Yone. I think QSS is also better on Urgot than GA, but GA is good. GA is fine on Urgot. The GA interaction with his ult is actually a ton of value. The GA interaction with Yone right now doesn't even do that much. QSS and RFC are infinitely better items on Yone right now. Swaps over the bodyguards because that's who he upgrades. That's correct. I don't know what to say about that. That's fun.
I find myself drowning in my tears. Kiss me like yesterday, for me to walk away. Baby, can we give it one more try? Don't take my joy away, 'cause Sorry I'm late to realize, 'cause baby you're always by my side. 연락이 뜸에 미안 내가 너와 내 사이에 너무 소홀했어. 신경 쓰게 하고 싶지 않아서 그래. 나도 이제 그만 내게 나중에 그런 내 맘이라고 생각하고 받아주라 이제. 그런 일 없을 거야 다시 making excuses, 'cause I'll be better. So even if your body's gone.
Okay, I'm putting my school shit away. back to VODs. No more school shit. School is fake. Jay doesn't win. No, Jay doesn't win this fight. Fine. School is okay. Don't. That's not no. But ugh, he really wants to. He really wants bruisers because he wants. You can tell he wants to play Urgot. But it's you. I think you just have to commit to the bodyguard front line here. As much as it kind of feels bad for wanting to play Urgot. Will you take your last whisper? Last whisper or Runans? Or you just take... No. Does he take the Runans and slam it? Or he takes belt? Takes belt for Morello component, that's fine. He also gets a Zac out of it. Wait a fucking second. Is this even worth it? It has to be. Maybe? I'm not gonna lie. That's close. That's worth it. Let me think here. So you probably sell Blitz, play Ezreal. Can anyone figure... I can't figure out if this Lissandra 2 is worth it. With GA and half of her Morello component? In all fairness, I probably would have insta-slammed Lissandra as well, but I'm trying to figure out whether it's actually correct. I think he sells Trundle and buys it if he wins this round. I think so too. I think there's also a world. I guess the punish is huge if you don't hit Morello at Krugs. It's a gamble. Trying to play for making this Lissandra 2 is a massive gamble. This is hard. This is the hardest decision I think I've seen in across 3 players worth of games. You're selling it, yeah. Although the Trundle pair doesn't matter well. At some point, it just might be worth it to be broke, but I'm not. It's a Lissandra 2 on 2-5. There's also a world you lock this shop. No, I don't think locking is correct. Why would you not buy it? Because it wrecks your eco. I'm wondering if it's worth wrecking the eco. Without GA, without any kind of Lissandra items, I don't think you make this. I think because you have Lissandra items, you make this. It's really interesting. It's -1. It is not just -1 gold. -1 gold is never just 1 gold. Especially when eco in such an eco-heavy meta. if you don't have items for this Lysandra, I don't think you make it. But because he has GA and half a Morello, I think it is correct to make. And it's really interesting he doesn't. And just chooses to put BF Bow on a Trundle 1. Not making 10 at 2-5. In all fairness, you're not trying to... I mean, you're not rolling until stage 4 anyway. He's not rolling on 3-2 this game, ever. I think you bite the bullet and make it. I also think it wins him the round. I'm trying to see if there's a way he can make 10 and still play a strong board. I don't think there is. And in all fairness, he can't make 20 next turn. He's not making 20 here. It's too much shit. You sell, well, now you just sell the list pair, but you could have had list 2 with GA. He's choosing to play for eco rather than pure board strength. And I genuinely don't know. I think because he thinks he's a lose streak, he's on a loss streak, he just wants to play for a loss streak. I mean, if you want to talk about sus plays, what about the GA Slime? I think the GA Slime is fine. This game just looks like a Kiyoon special. I don't think the GA Slam is sus at all. I think it's more than fine. The board he's playing, the lengths he's going through to make eco just looks sus. He's valuing the 10 at 2.5 and the 20 at 2.6 so hard. Would you ever sell the Trundle to make 10 gold and list 2 with GA? I don't know. He also did just get bailed out. Yeah, like this board is nuts now. He gets Last Whisper and a Cloak. He doesn't hit the Morello here, but he would have hit Trundle 2 anyway. He would have had this board, but with Blitzcrank and a Lysandra 2. Is that not the most cracked board you've ever seen? Is this Bruiser Force not a grief? He didn't make 10 earlier when he had 2 bodyguard was holding Bruiser. Well, 26 gold, yeah, like whatever it is. It's I'm not doing the exact math, but like for that strong of a board, I take that. 23 gold. That's still worth it. Ignore the noises going on outside. I think when you have that strong of a board, you go for it. It's a very interesting playstyle diff that he values the eco that heavily. Is worth it, which is why not buying the Lysandra was full Pogo. I don't think it was full Pogo. I know why he did it. I don't think it's objectively what he did was incorrect, which is why I'm talking about it. I just think it is a very interesting playstyle difference that I never would have done. It's stronger. Actually, the Blitzcrank, yeah. And he's 20 gold here either way, because of how much other... Ugh. I think the eco in this meta is just as important than early board strength. I think in tournament you can take either. But in all fairness, look at the 2 players who top 2'd this, Asa and Appies. They were playing for full board strength the whole day. I think Kiyoon not playing for board strength here is going to bite him in the ass. I think Kiyoon played too econ heavy for this tourney, which is so weird because like ladder is so econ heavy, and correctly so. Makeshift is good here. It's good value with the bruisers. Because ladder's so econ heavy, it makes sense. Like it's natural to just keep doing that, but I don't think it's correct. Angora, thank you so much for the raid. Hello. You want full board strength with Yordles? Yes, but that's not full board strength because Yordles is not always strongest board. How's it not Enforcer Heart? makeshift armor with bruisers, and he doesn't really have frontline items. You get most of this board doesn't have items anyway. It's just the Trundle and the Talon, which is fake. But you have a boatload. You're gonna have a boatload of HP with the bruisers, and then you get some good resistances from makeshift. It's good effective HP value, especially since you're playing bruisers. I don't think you have to take Enforcer Heart here. It's also awkward. It's a little awkward to play around late game. Makeshift armor is just always good. Eighth and plat rate. Oh god. I don't know. Take some Mundo with, yeah, that's fine. I guess maybe I've been corrupted by playing too much duo. Yeah, true. I've like barely played any duo. Where Enforcer Heart is premium. Ah, okay. That's good to know. Pep OG. I imagine I will cast another duo tourney at some point. I should learn stuff like that. He doesn't slam Warmogs here, which is interesting. He really wants Morello. That's fine. Hey Dot, how's it going? Hey Vince, it's all those OCE people. Wow, hello. The TF Bodyguard Yordle's opener feels extremely strong for 2-3 and early 4. It's like a free level 8 on 4-2. Yes, but also you have to bank on hitting on 4-2. And also, a lot of tourney lobbies where other people are playing 4 HP and strongest board all the time, you just get hammered trying to play greedy and 4-2 it. Like, playing to open for Yordles into 4-2 is straight up incorrect in tourney. You will get hammered. And you have to get hard bailed out of that. Appy, here's the thing. We watched Appy's. He did not play Yordles. He devalued Yordles because Yordles is not a combat trait, so oftentimes is not strongest board. Syndicate, he was playing Syndicate over Yordles a lot because he valued pure strongest board over Yordles. Sometimes, like, if his strongest board is still pretty weak, he puts in Yordles to get that eco, because that's fine. But when you have a stronger board you can win streak with, he just played it. He didn't play Yordles all the time. What's the point of frontlining List? I've seen some people frontlining range champs, but I don't know why. It's only a 2 range unit. Lissandra is not a range champion. And also, if she gets a self-ult off, rather than ulting a unit, that the spread just hits more when she's in front row. Lissandra's barely a ranged unit. You don't think of her as a ranged unit because her cast can hit third row can hit third row when it's a self cast. Rambo was talking on his stream how even on ladder playing for board strength can be a more consistent way to climb because you'll likely top 4 just off HP. Exactly. You play a little bit greedier with like some of your item slams and your roll timings, but you play for strongest board. I think playing for strongest board is just generally more consistent and always has been. Playing that hard for eco feels so weird. He's win streaking now, sure, because yeah, he got bailed out, but also like could also fucking hammer the whole lobby. I don't know. I would take that list too there. Cold Turkey, thanks for the follow. No rolling at 7 is the theme. Yeah, I know, right? If you're playing around the 3 cost carry, you roll at 7, but if you're playing around 4 and 5 costs, you never roll at 7. Unless you absolutely have to. God, yeah, that chop on Krugs bailed him out so fucking hard though, holy shit. Yeah, people on ladder just don't roll. And it's honestly correct because they're just valuing the 5 cost. Although honestly, I think I'm gonna try rolling on 7 a little more if it seems good. My Malzahar game right before this, I rolled a ton on 7. I'm open to rolling on 7, more on 7 actually. That's just me. This is standard. I don't know what to say about this. I think Malzahar is also worth it to go for. But it does cap lower than Shaco, for sure. He's just sending it next turn, yeah. Take Morello. It sucks he wouldn't have gotten Morello for his list 2 until now, but it would still have been a list 2 with GA the whole time. That's pretty fucking good. Standard Urgot roll down. I don't know what to say about this. Has a remover too, which is really nice. What? Is this man the biggest Kog'Maw 2 simp in the server or what? Tome, Sunfire. I'm down for a Tome here. I'm down for a Tome gamble on Chemtech Spat. And you have a ton of other options too. Bio leeching. Also Omnivamp. You can get Mutant. If you get Mutant or Chemtech, you're hard chilling. Mutant. Easy. Especially because it's bio leeching. It's Mutant. I remember this. He puts Mutant. I remember this game. He put Mutant Spat on the Lissandra. This Mutant Spat on Lissandra is not correct. I think he thinks it's correct, and I don't know if it's straight up incorrect. He might think it's just whatever now, but he's gonna get fucked for it later because I think he goes for list 3 this game. If it's mana, it always goes on Vi. It's bio leeching. It's Omnivamp, so it can go on literally whoever. It doesn't have to go on Lissandra. If it's mana, it goes on Vi. If honestly, on mana, I can probably on Vi. Who would it be better on? Literally anyone that is not. It's on this particular when it's Omnivamp. This spat is better on literally anyone that does not have items, because what this mutant spat is for the unit is a cloak. It's correct on Lissandra here because he has makeshift. That's true, actually. That's fair. If he doesn't have makeshift, it's correct on literally anyone else. That's true, actually. It bites him in the ass later when he goes for list 3. But. And without makeshift, you put this mutant spat on literally anyone else. Because the Omnivamp is team wide. To the unit, it's literally a cloak. Honestly, there's a world this mutant spat just goes on Jinx. Well, we'll see. Looking at his board right now, I could see him going for a lot of things, but list 3 isn't one of them. I don't think he's not playing around it for sure. He's not playing around it, he just sees the lists. And, like, talking through it again, I don't think this is incorrect in the moment. It's just once he starts seeing a ton of Lissandras and goes for list 3, it just bites him in the ass. Yeah, that's totally that's true now that I'm talking through it. It is such a hindsight thing. It feels so bad. Because imagine this Lissandro with 2 real items instead of this mutant spat, instead of this cloak and rod. I wish it was more feasible to run 4 twin shot without actively shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah, true. 4 twin shots for the units you have to run is fucking garbage. If you can run 6 twin shot though, I think you do. 6 twin shot is pretty fucking nuts. If you get twin shot soul. Only if you get twin shot soul. You don't play 6 twin shot with 5 twin shot units, you play 6 twin shot with 4 of them. That's totally fine. This was the super early Fiora 3 from Spencer that didn't even get first. I've done some QSS Yone and that shit is def busted. Ace did it as well. Yeah, QSS I think is best in slot Yone right now. At the same time, it's a tourneys game. He's never going 9 in the spot. He's donkey rolling most turns, so maybe list 3 is a play I just don't see. Yeah, maybe that too. It's hard. The other consideration is who else does it go on, and I think maybe Jinx. Like, you're not really playing it around Jinx at all this game. You get the second mutant spat. Or he has the option. I don't know if you... I mean, what else do you take? BT? BT Kai'Sa's gone. Ionic, I guess? I'm okay with Ionic on Mundo, yeah. You can drop Cog. Oh, that's true. He could drop Cog. For what, though? I mean, I know what he can, but I know what he can drop it for. Just at that moment. At that moment, he has nothing to drop Cog for. Maybe a second Lissandra. That's it. That might not be bad. He's just valuing Ionic here, I guess. I can totally see it being mutant spat here, actually. Yeah, I feel like it was mutant spat, not Ionic. So you can just drop the Kog'Maw. 5 mutant bio leeching kind of KEKW. Okay, good. That's good to know. I don't really play around mutant that much. Hey, Darth Mob also. Hello. Yone with QSS with all the Scion, bro. Yeah, there's so much fucking CC. You need QSS for that unit to do anything. It's a blue buff. Yeah, now he has the blue. He could have had Morello blue buff Ionic Lissandra. I'm not gonna say what he did was a straight up mistake. It just feels so fucking bad. He's thinking about the Lissandra 3 out, but also at some point you might not be even be able to take it. He just does this now. Yeah, he has to remake this. Ugh. Honestly, that feels like a mistake. Remaking the list and putting the items back on her? Really? Even without a defensive item on Kai'Sa, why do I feel like that feels incorrect? The single rod is actually cucking him more than the spat. Yeah, you can make an argument. I think you can make an argument the extra rod is a straight up mistake. It's a small margin that matters so little versus what you're trading off. Does this Morello blue buff just not go on Kai'Sa? I feel like this just goes on Kai'Sa. It doesn't go back on the Lissandra. You can put Lissandra back in, like it's good in the lobby for the AD shred. But do you not put the items on Kaisa? Does the you don't care about Vi-Side with Urgot when you have LW? They don't stack. No, the armor shred does not stack. Dude, I'm pretty sure these items, those list items now just go on Kaisa. I mean, you put the mutant spat wherever, but does blue buff Morello not just go on Kaisa here? Huh.
Why am I carrying your bag? Don't call me honey. Since 2002 we just hung out together.
Maybe he cares about instant list cast? I don't know. I don't know. That's an I have no idea. Sock said that 4 Bruiser is fake once you get late enough. Yeah. I mean, it's always been like that. Flat health always falls off a cliff late game. Could take out 2 and get Scholar and a Fiora maybe. Yeah, probably. He definitely got... if you can get in Janna Fiora, then you can probably take out 4 Bruiser. I don't think he played that particularly well. I think he got bailed out into a 4th. That's a hot take, but I think Kiyoon got bailed out into a 4th that game. Thanks for I have to go. People buy. Yeah, it was also turbo close after 4 games. Yeah. The entire lobby was within 7 and only Appies had checkmate. Well, I'm gonna go get water. These kind of VOD reviews always kill my voice.
So stupid. You thought you were a thief, but you never knew. I'm the one who was giving, but you never knew. There's no one like me, but you never knew. Dying breed, but you never know.
I'm pretty sure stage 4 for Bruiser is good, especially... The fuck? Oh. I'm hitting the wrong buttons on my stream deck and shit. I'm pretty sure stage 4 Bruiser is good, especially because you most likely have them upgraded, but stage 5 it's super fake. Yeah, by stage 5 everyone spiked their board so hard that the flat health has fallen off a fucking cliff at that point. Anyway, game 5. TF pair with Morello. I take Arcanist here in a heartbeat, but that's just me. It's the super early 4 Arcanist possibility for this TF, and you get a Swain. I'm gonna need an explainer on this one. Am I the only one who's super confused by taking Pandora's here? Is he just that uncomfortable on AP? God damn, he's uncomfortable. Wow. Pandora's, his other options are... Yeah, Socialite and Arcanist. This is his augments. I'm pretty sure this is Arcanist in a heartbeat. Maybe you can consider Socialite if it's a good hex, but I think Arcanist here is just so nuts because it opens up early 4 and 6, and you also get Swain. I don't think he knows how good Swain is. Swain is absurd. Arcanists weren't even that contested this lobby. Yeah, Pandora's, if he had a garbage item start, I can see Pandora's, but he already has Morello. This Pandora's right now, for early on, is basically just extra component. I can't tell if this is just over. I can't tell if this is over my head or if this is just needless fancy bullshit. I can justify it within Kiyoon's playstyle. I just don't think you need to. Kiyoon just value. You get a shroud out of it, which is pretty nuts. You get an extra. You just get an extra full item. But also scrap exists. Scrap can also give you an extra full item. And now you're down a combat augment. Maybe giving value. It's not necessarily like taking Arcanist Emblem this early doesn't even necessarily lock you into Arcanists. You can just drop it late game. If you really don't want to play Arcanist or you need to get out of Arcanist, you can just drop down. You can just drop the augment entirely. There are a good number of silver augments that you can just completely ignore late game. He would have had 4 Arcanist here, and 4 Arcanist I think is better than the Shroud, and I'm not even joking. 4 Arcanist with a Swain pair would have been absurd. I think that a lot of people tunnel on, I have this augment so I must use it. Yeah, exactly. If he needs to ignore Arcanist late game, he totally just could. I also, this is partially because I watched Appy's twice. I watched Appy's, actually no, I watched Appy's game. I watched Kiting VOD review Appy's, I VOD reviewed Appy's, and on my own, and then I was part of the group VOD review for Appy's. I've watched his games 3 times now. So like, and I'm also coming from, I'm an AP player right now. Like, I know Appy's super highly value Swain. I also super highly value Swain. He just doesn't. Kiyoon just doesn't value the Swain at all here, I don't think. That's a super interesting playstyle diff, and I think it shows he's just uncomfortable with AP. Like, what, the Shroud rolled into a Dragon's Claw? What, that you think that's better? He's also now back in fucking... He's also back in Yordles because he's the biggest Yordle simp in this fucking game. Or in this lobby. Swain is literally a carry and a tank. Swain is one of the best early mid-game units right now. It's not close. I was watching his POV roll. Okay, he rolled Shroud over by accident. That makes sense. I don't know. I just don't like the Pandoras here. I don't like the. I don't hate the Pandoras because it's Pandoras. I hate the Pandoras because I just see such an obvious augment take there. I think that's what it is for me.
I mean, it's bad in a sense that
I don't know. Takes a tier here. There's a good chance he's just playing around AP anyway. The Arcanist gets you there in such a healthy spot. Like, taking this tier off Carousel, by the way, that's a Swain 2. He is currently missing 4 Arcanist Swain 2 because he wants to play Pandora's Yordles. Pandora's feels bait in the tourney setting because it encourages you to not slam in order to get Biss.
honestly, you have his board.
Hold on, my brain's trying to follow that line of logic. Encourages you to not slam. On the other hand, you get Biss relatively quickly. You get Biss faster. You get Biss relatively fast, so it's not even... You're guaranteeing so many best-in-slot items that it's not a bad thing to go for. I just don't... I think if you have better options, you just don't take it on 1-4, because it's not that valuable on 1-4. You're not unless your items are garbage and you want to start cycling them out immediately, then you can, but he has Morello. His Pandora's value right now is getting the other half of a Shroud and then accidentally recycling the Shroud. Generally, at worst, you greed for like 1 round with a lot. Yeah, you don't have to Omega greed for Biss. You can greed for like a better slam, and then like if you really need to cycle out for Biss, you can cycle out the full items. It's fine. It's just so hard. It's so hard to reroll full items with Pandora because you think about rerolling a component, there's only like 7 other possibilities. You reroll a full item, there's 60-ish. Rerolling full items always feels so bad with Pandora just because there's so many options. With components, there's not that many. Also, hi Beppo. Hello, how's it going? Swain 2. I mean, he hits the Swain 2 anyway, but like, it could be 4 Arcanist Swain. I'm gonna stop ragging on the Arcanist take. I'm just gonna talk about what he does with Pandora's. But like, that's such a playstyle difference. God damn. He also he probably wins this round. Well, he wins this round anyway. Let me see last round. Does he win last round with 4 Arcanist Swain 2? He actually might. Or Arcanist Swain 2 might win him that fight. It's hard, but I think he does, especially... That is very hard. The Swain 2 just buys so much time for the entire team to die. Even without items, even with just a Shroud. Swain dies. Yeah, Swain's still alive. Swain's probably still alive. Swain probably dies now. But at that point, yeah, I think he wins the fight. I'm gonna leave it at I think he wins the fight off of taking Arcanist Heart and just leave it at that. Yeah. I'm down to stop analyzing not taking Arcanist because we've beat it to death, and we can still talk about his usage of Pandora's, and we can talk about the rest of the game. It's just a very clear Kiyoon's playstyle. Everything I'm seeing in Kiyoon's game is just this is his playstyle. It's just not working as well as like Appy's and Ace's playstyle of playing for consistent strong boards. For now, we got a Gargoyles tier, Swain 2. I'm Arc. Yeah. Yeah, he's playing for he's playing for Kaisa again. This man loves his Kaisa. It's not he's not uncomfortable on AP. He's clearly uncomfortable at playing Arcanist late game and does not want to touch Arcanists. So he's just playing for Kaisa at this point. You slam Arc, you put the BF on, you start fishing for GA. This is a good use of Pandora's, I'll say that. I think he's uncomfortable with most AP carries not named Kaisa. I can totally see that. I also don't think he played Ori Seraphine at all. Swain 2. That's all I got. What are his options here? Syndicate, Rich, and Sunfire. Hear me out. It's Syndicate emblem, and you cycle it for better. And you cycle it for something better. With Pandora's. I think that's what it is here. You get Syndicate. Well, you also get Syndicate for now for your TF. You can syndicate Swain, and then you can cycle it with Pandora's. I'm pretty sure it's Syndicate all day here. Yeah, he takes it. This is correct. This is completely correct. This is a good play for sure. This Swain also never dies, by the way. Let's see. Yeah. What does he take here? You take anything because you have Pandora's. You just need money. You can take the... Yeah, also... Oh, you get Braum. You can play 5 Syndicate right now. Braum with Belt, I'm totally fucking down for. Please tell me he plays them over your... Please tell me he plays 5 Syndicate over Yordles. Thank you. Thank you. This is fine. Yeah. You pick between 4 Arcanists and 4 Bodyguard. You have 4 Bodyguards, so you have 4 Arcanists, so you play 4 Arcanists. Yeah. I'm okay with this level. It's one of those, it seems a little bit expensive levels, but it's still good to save health and tourney. It also lets, it's an Omega Spike. It lets you get 5 Syndicate, 4 Arcanist in. That's nuts. That is a crazy huge spike. Does he play Malzahar? I like the Malzahar more. Yeah, Malzahar is way better than Vex here. You don't need any more frontline. Your frontline is the Swain. The Vex doesn't do anything. Malzahar for a little bit of supplemental damage is totally better here. Or Arcanist, Swain, Zyra reroll, bam, insta first. Why does that sound really bad? No flame, that sounds pretty bad. This Syndicate did open up the game for him for sure, and also hitting Braum off Carousel. Makes a Zephyr, cycles the other two. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. To make double Zephyr. Oh, yep. Kiyoon and Zephyrs. I was joking. Okay, good. That sounds like garbage. I mean, I like the 2 Zephyrs here. It's Zephyr. Zephyr is a good item. Wild concept. And now you just go, and you're just going 8. Like, there's nothing good to roll for. I feel like a lot of this, I mean, okay, well, we have to watch this 4-5 roll down, but the stage 4 just played itself. Like, there's nothing to analyze in stage 4. Masters EOS, I'm on my way to being kind of okay. That's good. No, that's good. That's I would call that beyond kind of okay. That is, you are not bad at the game. Wild take. Does he roll here? He does roll here. Yeah, you hit North. I mean, I like this. You see the Seraphine 2. You don't have much else. You just chill. Hitting Seraphine 2 is really nice. It's a good upgraded 4 cost. Does he he values Jinx here? Does he hold on to Jinx? Really? He holds on to Jinx. Interesting. Oh, you go bodyguard? It's just bodyguard, yeah. That's one of those, it's not really a question. Augments. I'm into this also. For take out Arcanus at this point. You have Archangels on your Swain anyway, and 2 versus 4 Arcanus isn't a big deal when you can play 4 Bodyguard and Scholar and a Seraphine too. This is strongest board. This is fine. I don't know why he's holding this Jinx. He sells the Jinx. Okay, he could just made Eco last turn. The Mal, honestly, I'm pretty sure selling Mouse Pair is correct. He's not holding your items anyway. He's not holding your items. He's not staying on your board too long. He could have made 20 by selling Malzahar and Jinx. He just plays Kai's from here, right? You start selling your board now. Yeah, sure. Like everything else. He just doesn't get items. What happens here? I know he goes 6th this game. Does he just not hit Kaisa and eat a 6th? I feel like that's what happens. No Morello on Yumi? Nah, I don't. So the Morello doesn't go on Yumi, because he eventually it's not about what's stronger right now is Morello on anyone but this Orianna, but in his mind this Orianna is his Kaisa, and he doesn't want to deal with getting that Morello stuck on anyone else. Yeah, it's exactly that. It's just because he's selling for Kaisa. Although I feel like Seraphine with these items is better. I'm not gonna lie. How about the Victor? He could have played Victor. Yeah, honestly, the Victor with these items might. The Victor, if he has good frontline, which let me check on his frontline real quick. Oh, he has Victor too. His frontline's a piece of shit. He's gonna swap over to Victor now, but like, goddamn, his front line is not it. Sure. And now that Morello you don't need to put on Victor. So you just put the Morello on Yumi, you go for a third Victor item off carousel. Yeah, he just didn't want to play Victor for a turn. Now that he has Victor pair, he's like, okay, I have to play Victor. I'm not seeing Kaisa. I have no gold, but he just doesn't look comfy on playing Victor at all. And he just eats a 6 from here. Yeah, Morello's not it on Victor. The GA arc is though. GA arc is so good on him. And he just goes 6 from here because his board is just not it. He just wow. Remakes Seraphine. And I don't know why. Wow, okay. It feels like I watched Kiyoon so much he really dislikes it. Yeah, I barely watch Kiyoon and I know he dislikes it from how hard he deprioritized it. But here's the thing. It wasn't better to go for Sarah Ori. Not necessarily without Ori 2. Like the Victor 1 is better than Ori 1. You don't have chalices either, which makes it rough, but also you can recycle this. You can make some attempts to cycle this Giant Slayer BT. Like, what is this Fiora doing? The Fiora's doing literally jack shit. This feels like one of those games where he put himself in a position and hit. He's not put himself in a position to hit at all. Yeah, he's closed off too many outs, and he didn't hit the outs he was playing for. This is the thing about playing for like these, like playing around like flexible AP boards late game. You have to open yourself up. You have to be pretty wide. He was not that wide. Kerm snags Shiv from him, and now it's just he doesn't hit Kaisa this game and eats a 6. He was playing for Kaisa so hard and just never hit, which is the problem. I'm gonna let that pass for a second. I feel like he puts GS on. That's I can get behind that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also that like what this GS is. Why is this GS on Fiora 1? Hold up. He's so uncomfortable playing around Victor. He didn't even play around the Victor. I mean now it's better on Fiora, but like it's too late. It's way too late. I feel like Seraphine Ori doesn't feel great without chalices, but is playable. It is 100% playable. It's just a play style diff. He just doesn't play He doesn't play Victor. He doesn't play Seraphine. And I think in order to properly play for Kaisa, you have to have those outs as options. He does not have those outs as options in his mind, and it fucks him over here because he doesn't hit Kaisa. Other games he hit Kaisa, this one he didn't, and he just ate a 6 for it. He's dead. He's dead because he didn't have his outs. Socialite, Seraphine Ori doesn't need the Socialite spot. It doesn't matter. Bad Socialite spot, okay, cool. Who cares? You just don't play around it. You don't need Socialite. Because part of the bonus damage doesn't matter. GA sucks in them, and literally GA's okay on Seraphine. GA's not. GA doesn't. I wouldn't say GA sucks. It's not the worst, but the thing is, you do with no Shojin. Not eh. Two Socialite sucks though. That's the thing. Two Socialite's a fake trait. Two Socialite is such a fake trait right now. So, now I don't even think you necessarily need Shojin. You just need tiers. Honestly, I think Shiv is better than Shojin. That's a wild, hot, steaming take. But you just need tiers. It's good on top. It's good. It is a fake trait on any unit that doesn't like gain mana during like cast animations. So like Jin can gain that mana. Jin can gain the socialite mana through his cast animation, so 2 socialite is good on him. Same thing with Tahm Kench. My hot take is Ginsu's is Biss. I don't know if it's Biss, but I do think it is very good. Oh my god, hi Kiyoon. With the item set in pairs, I don't think Ori plus Seraphine will ever stabilize with my... That's the thing. I don't think the issue with this game is the Ori Seraphine. It's not going for Ori Seraphine necessarily. It's just, you did not hit your fucking front line. It was the front line. That's the main... I feel like you had some of your outs closed off, but for the most part, that doesn't matter because you just never hit your front line. Yeah, I saw the pairs. The pairs were so unfortunate. Yeah, that roll down was very unfortunate. Oh yeah, that's a good question too. Why we have a question about your augment choice at 1-4. Why you took Pandora's over Arcanist? Ori 2 Fiora 2 Kai'Sa 1 TK1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You did have a shit ton of pairs. But this one, yeah. I'm genuinely curious why you took this Pandora's instead of Arcanist.
Mercenary?
Like, genuinely. Because Arcanist is very bad unless Biss. Agree. You are not wrong there. My thinking is just... Swain is absurd early. Access to early 4/6 Arcanist is absurd early. You can streak off it, and it can be a dead augment late game. So I don't think it's not that I think you're wrong. We found it interesting, and it's just a playstyle diff. So it's that's good to know that you value that, and it's not like you're wrong. Arcanist does suck without Biss. Well, actually, that's not true. Lux sucks without Biss. Malzahar and Victor are workable. But it's not like you don't have to play around Arcanist that hard. I think that's all. But also, it's not even though like, why didn't you take Arcanist Heart? You're bad. It just wasn't. It's just with the items, it's just not in the wheelhouse, and that's fine. That's good to know. I appreciate your stopping by. I'm nervous now because I'm going to say some shit, but that's gonna come off as wrong. But it's fine. I think if I started Glover tier Arcanist for sure, yeah, also that. I don't know. I just take Arcanist to streak there, but that's just me. I know it looks like you're not valuing streaking as hard as just Econ. So considering how hard you're playing for like econ traits and just econ in general, I don't know if you're here when we spent like 5 minutes talking about not taking Lysandra 2, but like it was very obvious that like with how hard you're playing for eco and not necessarily valuing like pure board strength as highly, not taking Arcanist there actually makes sense within that context. It is a playstyle diff. I'd agree with that. It's not necessarily how I play it. I also don't know. To me, it's also very telling that the top two. Let's do botches my econ no more. You had belt though. You had belt, so you had right. You had Morello component. So. Yeah, you had belt. So, but also, yeah, it would have botched your econ so fucking hard that I get why you did not take that. But and I know what your playstyle you were going for this tourney, valuing eco that hard. I do think it's very telling that the top two with Asa and Appies were the ones who did value board strength so highly. I honestly think it's fascinating that, like, with how greedy ladder is, it's in tournament play, playing for pure board strength still seems really consistent. Is this game 5 or which game is this? Is this game 5? This one's game 6, right? Isn't this game... Wait. Am I doing my math wrong? Isn't this game 6? Solus, hello. Thank you for the follow. I meant last game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, last game was game 5. You know what? Here. I really hope I'm not running out of VIP slots. I thought... Appies, are you okay? Appies' brain is still dead. That's the conclusion I've come to. Have a good night, Hendrik. The TSM markets. If you want, if you want to go, if you want to watch the VOD, I actually made an attempt to break down why you made that misplay, like what happened. Not the like, oh, I took out Mercs, because obviously. Duh, but like you don't need to break down what happened, just trying to like break down what like the mental process was that led to that point. It's in the VOD of this stream somewhere if you're curious. That game, I thought I took Merc. That's even funnier. Hey Patrick, how's it going? That's even funnier, actually. Anyway, early Malzahar. Cool. Well, we can make an attempt at playing a game. Wait. Also, you pre-leveled like every game. It looks like not. Damn, not holding Swain. Not holding Swain and going for the pre-level instead. Oh god, Beppo, hello. Something is any. Are there any mods? Do I have? God, I need to actually find some new fucking mods. There are no mods. Hey Appies, you want mod? You can just mod your VIP. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Okay, business. I feel like because I genuinely need. Because I do need more mods. That's the thing. Sick. Just delete, by the way. Yeah. Okay, business. It's in Yordles. This is standard. Kiyoon again being the biggest Yordle simp on this day I think I've ever seen. Wait, get to mute. What was mute in this game? Void. Okay. Honestly, after seeing this game, I'm shocked Kiyoon played Mutant. After seeing the series, I'm shocked Kiyoon played Mutant. That's all. I'm curious about what is this? Items Economic 101. Kiyoon was in such a good spot that game. Yeah, we'll get there. That's a lot of numbers. TLDR, price of an item component is based on how contested it is on carousel. Yeah, I'm reading that and I'm still, this is going way over my head. Huh. This is cool. This is cool as shit. That is a lot of numbers, but that is cool as shit and I'll look at it later. Numbers. We are bad with numbers, yes. Okay, back to Yordles. People back to Yordles. Wait, what's our opens Rod? I imagine he takes Morello. Yeah. Take Morello. Play Blitzcrank. You get Bodyguard back in with the emblem. This is just standard Yordles. Gotta go buy some Cloak stock so Cage business. Honestly, I don't think Cloak is bad because Chalice is an item. Not gonna. I don't even feel bad starting Cloak because I know I can just like not level before Carousel and just get a tier. So. Yeah. Malzahar. And we make 20, right? Yeah. Pocky and Rin got hacked. What? What do you mean they got hacked? Oh no. Okay, well, sad cry. Levels. What's the level for? Oh. The level is because we got Malzahar 2 and we get Yordles back in and we push a streak. Okay, I see now. Huh. Natural Malzahar 2 with blue buff Morello. I thought Kiyoon was first this game for sure. Okay, then we gotta try and figure out why he goes 6th. Is this me or Kiyoon? Is my internet being whack? Okay, my internet might be being whack. Sorry, y'all. You leveled the set. That's bold even by my standards. So let me see. Let me just see the thought process because it clearly has something to do with rotation. beat the Shaco too. As someone who loves a 3-2 level 7, I don't know if it's correct here, genuinely. Only on a 3 streak? Yeah, you have Yordles. Maybe. I don't know, leveling to 0 just feels so bad. Makeshift underdogs, waste price. It's not just makeshift. It's probably just makeshift. Yeah, it's just makeshift. That's not a question. That's a bold level. Maybe the level is a really good spike. It's just murders your econ so hard. You're on the 3 win streak, but 3-2 level 7s that send you to 0 just always feels so weird because of how valuable econ is in this meta and how hard it kills your econ. Is the 4 Arcanist a fight diff? Maybe, but I don't. It's a level for the Kenshon 3-3, unironically, but also it's not. It's 4 Arcanist is a good spike of natural AP, but it's not like you have you don't have JG to really take advantage of it. I don't know. I think Kiyoon played really well this game. I'm not instantly writing off the level 7. It's matchmaking diff? Okay, we'll see. Oh yeah, the comps this game were really weird. I just wonder how hard that 3-2 level 7 on 3 streak is. I know you make 10 gold, but it's just the fact that it's the fact that it's so expensive. The intervals are fine. It's just so expensive. It's so expensive, and when I know you're playing for 5 costs, doesn't needing that money, but it is also tourney. That's hard. And I'll say that of all people to do that, I'm kind of surprised you did. That's just me. You're on a streak. It's paying off. It's bold. Pretty sure 9 out of 10 players would level a 7 on 3-2. I don't even know if I would. And that's someone who loves a level 7 on 3-2. It's just, I think in the meta, econ is just so valuable. You can sacrifice some econ for sure. Like, I like the level 7s to 20 on 3-5 a lot. Even not necessarily on streak. It's 6 gold. But the levels to 0 cost 15 over the course of the stage. That 15 gold is just, it's so much, especially when you're trying to hit 5 costs. In a different, less econ focused meta, I probably do that too. It also you murder the lobby. I just don't know. I don't know if that kind of level is worth 15 gold. And back to the it's not about the eco intervals. Like, your intervals are fine. It's just, it costs 15 gold. I'm not necessarily the person. I have to get Pi in here. I have to get Pi in here to think about that level. That even any harder. But just intuitively to me, it just sounds so expensive. So I'm not even gonna talk about it that much more. That's a monk of You beat Asa here, right? Yeah, you hit the Ori too. What happens this game? This level is fine, I think. Asa had Fawn potential? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I assume I saw Spat on stage 5 here. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. With those items on the mouse too, would he have streaks regardless of leveling to 7? I honestly think so. I don't know. That's the thing. It's really hard to tell. At least for me. So what are we playing here though? Okay, we hit Kaisa. Keep more shrouds. I mean, I like the. Yeah, with the. Well. I'm wondering if it's ever worth to greed the double shroud. Greed for a GA. Like you're this far ahead already, you get 2 more components, and the possibility one of them is a BF is not out of the question, especially since you have this Kaisa. I don't mind. I love 2 shrouds. I wonder if ever not slam. The binary helps out a lot though, because now you don't care about the GA. I don't mind the tempo play from ahead. I think a different player would probably greed out that shroud for a GA possibility. This last game only win con from the Spies TK. Yeah. You're playing for the format. That makes sense. And you already have blue buff arc. Start rolling, that's fine. Not valuing Scion because you want to play for bodyguard, that's totally okay. You're just playing Kaisa Fiora now? Yeah. Or Kaisa. Now okay. Now we're missing a Braum. Well, I don't even... Does Braum fit on this board? I don't even know if Braum even fits on this board. So... I wonder how... Is there positioning diffs you can do? I'm gonna slow this down to 1x. Because even if it is a matchmaking diff, knowing there's 2 Sin players in this lobby, leaving the Kaisa this exposed? I want to watch these fights. This comp only thing matters is Braum 2 plus Yumi. That's the thing though, like where's the Braum 2? This is where I think that level 7 can bite you. You just don't have enough eco to actually hit everything you need to. Okay, the positioning doesn't matter in this fight. I scouted 12 okay, so that eco doesn't even matter. But damn. Still. Huh? I wonder if you didn't take that 3-2 level, you could have rolled more on 4-2 and maybe hit a Braum. Or if that one Braum even matters. For what it's worth, I'm into the current version of this board with the Jace. Just let me rewind the 4-2. Cause how much you leveled to 8? How much gold do we have? Assuming 15 gold. Hit Ori 2 first roll. And then we don't roll again. Because that leaves us at 10. If we had taken a 3-5 level, we'd be up 9 gold here. It might. If you had an extra 9 gold, you can maybe, like, you can roll a little bit more for a Braum. Maybe hit Braum before the lobby. Kench, I agree that Kench is the win con here with these items. Yeah, you need to play for Kaisa Kench. When do we see a Kench though? We finally see Kench on, when is it? 5-2. Yeah. I mean, an extra 10 gold, you hit a turn sooner. So, yeah. What I'm wondering is, it's all contingent on, can you beat Spencer without the level 7? I think it's fine if you're purely playing for streak, but then once you start playing for 5 costs. If you're playing for 4 costs, you don't need as much eco. When you're playing for 5 costs, I feel like you do. Yeah. I don't have a problem with when necessarily the Kench gets on the board. I think just when you're valuing level 8 chops so highly because of the 5 cost, you just need the eco more than anything. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to get too bogged down in this, because it's a really good discussion, but I do want to get to Solus and go to sleep not at a degen hour because I have a lesson at 1 tomorrow and I need to wake up kind of early for it. So if y'all want to keep talking about it, I'm so down. I just am okay moving on because I don't know if I 100% we're getting into a level I don't know if I quite feel qualified to talk about, because econ, like that level of econ is not my strong suit. I know enough, but yeah. I think if you're playing for forecasts, I think in Appy's playstyle of like you can play around the forecast super easily, I think the level 7 on 3-2 is fine. I think it's when you're playing so hard for 5 costs like Kiyoon has been doing all series that you need the gold for the level 8 shops, and that's what I'm gonna leave it at. I want to see what happens the rest of this game. Oh no, when you analyze me. Can we skip game 1? We'll fast forward through it. I want to watch every game. Also for me. This is also for me. If it's a nothing to learn, then sure. Let's see, gets a good shroud off. This board just doesn't feel that strong though. I don't know. Game 1 was the Mercs accident, yes. I don't know, this for playing around a Kench carry, this Kench right now just feels pretty weak, but eh. This is a weird lobby. Yeah, a lot of people were doing 4-2 rolldowns. Derek, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Sorry if I'm egoing. I'm probably egoing some follows. Okay. Does this Lux? No, Lux gets shrouded. It doesn't hit the Kaisa. That's fine. Never mind, it hit the Kaisa. This is Kiyoon comfort zone. Yeah. That is a positioning. Then that is a positioning. Oh god. This kind of like Kaisa TK stuff is totally the comfort zone. Yeah. This comp is unplayable without Braum or Yumi. Yeah. Yeah, we just don't have a Braum or Yumi from this point, so it's just a bleed out. Which in all fairness, which is a BG, but in all fairness, is just a type of it is a playstyle diff. Playing so hard for these 5 costs is just going to be a less consistent tourney playstyle. It's not that it does have more potential for sure. Like if you pop the fuck off, you destroy the lobby. But it does feel like it has potential to just kind of whiff. Find Yumi. Goes in over what? Tarek? Yeah. Does it go in over Tarek? Maybe. Probably. Oh shit. TK2. What happens this fight? Oh, this is the fight that Kiyoon wins because of the Talon bug. Right, I remember this fight. How much AP does the Kench have? How much AP does the Kench have? Although, actually, I don't even think it matters because... Well, actually, wait, no. Kiyoon, how much HP did the Kench have at this point? Because I think it might have been JG Kench. It might have been JG Kench arc something else. Wait, no, that wasn't the fight that... Was that the fight? There was a different fight that the Talon got nommed. There's not a Talon bug, it was a TK. It was a TK bug thing. It's a different fight. I lied. We'll get to it in Solus's VOD. Solus is just stronger. Okay. I mean, what I'm gathering, it's just a Kiyoon playstyle thing. The Kiyoon played well to his playstyle, to his comfort zone. Nothing besides the Merc shit in game 1. I don't know if there's anything that stands out as like, this is an obvious mistake. Like, this is something that is objectively incorrect 100% of the time. But it's just the play style Kiyoon's going for is not the most consistent for tourney. It's easy to miss. Not easy. It's not necessary. It's not, and I'm not saying it is. Is it incorrect for Kiyoon to play like this? No. Is it in an optimal tourney playstyle? Is it incorrect? Sure, but playing to your strength and playing to your playstyle is totally valid. I totally understand. I totally understand playing to your strengths, and this is Kiyoon's strength. This is Kiyoon's comfort zone. All right,